the position of the rotation of the head. It feels like it is stuck right there at the top of the neck, and the head moves around. I can't really do it because that's not how our necks work, but the head moves around on that spot, that pivot point, and that's it. Where we're much more mobile and pliable than that. As you'll see here, like the pivot point is moving through screen space a little bit more and changing its position over my chest as I make these movements. So what ends up happening is what I've sometimes referred to as a popsicle stick head. If there's a popsicle stick and the head's on top, it feels like there's just this pivot point that's right there that is the only thing moving. So what do? How do you avoid that feeling? Use some translate Y of the head. So I would take a pass at the head so that anytime there is like a rotation like this, the lifting up the ear, maybe there's a little bit of an anticipation down and a lift up. It's very easy to go too far to where now it feels like it's a chicken head and it's like bobbing around on its own and the body is not attached to it at all. But there's a middle ground in there that works really well. And if you get a subtle amount of that, this where it down and up, it'll work great. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll over animate it first so it does go and just so you can see what the motion is, and then scale all the curves down so that it's not as extreme. Then on top of that, considering this long neck, you can have more rotation in the neck. So when lifting the ear, you can rotate the neck in that direction too. And you don't want to have it start and stop at the exact same frames that the body and the head start and stop. There's going to be a little bit more drift, a little bit more easing into that position, even after maybe the head comes to rest, or different variables of settle, for how different pieces settle at different times and not all at the same moment.